Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these. Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about that Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier fight last night? OM to the G. Is nothing else anyone can say bad about Israel Adesanya anymore? Oh yeah, it is. The haters still hating. People still waiting for him to fall. But he didn't fall, y'all. They said that Drake curse was gonna mess him up. Well, it didn't. Drake bet $1 million on the boy. It didn't mess him up. He won. Now, Israel Adesanya did say he had an off night. Reason being is because his opponent. He said that Jared Cannonier, him and his team, had a very, very good game plan, which they executed, but it wasn't as effective as they thought. For one, they nullified Jared Cannonier's power shots, his right hand. Boy, that was a big thing. He took a lot of beating to his legs, kicks, and those jabs that Israel Adesanya was hitting him with was way too much. That was the reason why the fight looked to, like Israel Adesanya said to the drunk people that was out there watching, they was hoping for a knockout. They didn't care who got knocked out, whether it was Jared Cannonier or whether it was Israel Adesanya. But no knockout, so of course, some of the crowd was hating. They were booing. Oh, it was a boring fight. Well, I get it. If all you're there for is just to see a knockout, then you're going to be disappointed, But if you're someone that understands a chess match and fighting, when two guys are trying to execute their best shots, something they have practiced over and over again, and they don't land it, well, to the average fans, it's going to look boring. It's going to be, oh man, it was like they were sparring. Nah. I dare you to get in there and spar with some daggone 8-ounce gloves on. 2-ounce gloves on, whatever they be wearing. Shoot, crazy. But anyway, I digress. The fight itself was exactly what it's supposed to be. It was two great fighters trying to execute their game plan, which Israel Adesanya definitely gave props to Jared Cannonier that he came with a game plan. He tried to get Israel Adesanya to the side of the fence, which he did. He tried to take him to the ground, which he did. All of his attempts to take Israel Adesanya was stopped. So, therefore his ground game was taken away from him. That was number one thing that made it a little boring to the average fans that know nothing about MMA. That was just there with a couple beer. Probably done been about, he said they've been there since 3 o'clock that day to like 12 o'clock. They toasted. They've been drinking all nonstop. They ate nothing but some hot dogs and chips. They pissed off, ready to go home, feet hurting, back hurting. So it's a lot of disgruntled fans out there at the UFC events that even Israel Adesanya talked about in his press conference. But another thing that I really loved about the fight, at the end of the fight, well, hold on, I skipped that. Let me go back in time to the beginning of the fight when Israel Adesanya actually came to the ring walk Undertaker style. Now that right there was something of the ages, classic. I mean, every time this guy come to the ring, he come with some type of entertaining bravado. And I mean, hey, look, wonderful stuff. I loved it. The fans enjoyed it. The Undertaker music came on. It got dark. The lights was out. Purple lights, and and then Israel Adesanya come walking with the daggone Undertaker urn in the hat. O to the M to the G. Basically, like, he coming to take this guy's soul, and he did, y'all. He did. He took that guy's soul, man. Cannonier did not fight his fight. And that's what I said in my previous video. If you go back and check it out, it's going to be about who brings their fight to the game, who forces their will on their opponent. And it was Israel Adesanya, just showing the other side of his greatness. Greatness of being not just a slugger, a fighter, a puncher, a kicker, or whatever you want to call it, but a mixed martial artist at his best. Reason being is because he made another great fighter that was on a 10-fight win streak, that was on 7 KO in the first round streak. They got a KO in 3 different weight classes: heavyweight, light heavyweight, and middleweight. Cannonier was no slouch by a long shot. Derek Brunson, he wiped him out the last fight. Wiped him out. And he was nullified. It wasn't that he had an off night. It was just that he was fighting another great fighter. And when 2 great fighters meet, somebody is going to bow down to somebody. Somebody's going to be taken over by somebody. Somebody's going to rule and somebody's going to fall. And so now you see it again and again and again. But see now, like Israel Adesanya said, just like the great Ali, even GSP, Mayweather, whenever you get 2 great people, just start to hate, because when you're so great, you make it look easy. You make fights look boring because the other fighter is nullified. And should that bring hatred? No, it shouldn't. It should make you want to respect and enjoy that fighter even the more. Especially when this guy take time to practice a ring entrance. Yeah, that would just kind of throw my game plan off if I was trying to fight and I got to do a ring entrance to entertain y'all folks too. Oh, nah, I'm going to ring just to fight. Straight up, like Mike Tyson style with a towel on or something. But this guy took time to practice a ring entrance, get the costume, the production team, do a walkthrough and a practice, all that, and interviews and meeting with reporters and all this other stuff before he fight. And he still, of course, he had an off night. Great power, much is required. So, but you can't take away Cannonier because he did fight his best. I don't think he pushed forward enough and exploded in moments to be able to get a better reaction out of Israel Adesanya. His reach and his timing just was impeccable. That jab was impeccable. So it is what it is. People gonna hate and debate all they want. They just waiting for a downfall. But once you get another knockout, I'm sure then they'll be back on the bandwagon again. And that's really what it's about with a lot of the hate is that, oh, you're a boring fighter if you don't knock everybody out. That's the fans that just want to see a knockout. And they should just say that instead of saying, oh, I hate this guy and this guy is boring. But anyway, it is what it is. Congratulations to the style bender. Congratulations to Volkanovski. That's, City Kickboxing, whole team from New Zealand. Them guys is really doing something beautiful over there. Them coaches is really doing something beautiful over there. Whatever their style is and technique of training is, they need to stay with it. So with that being said, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website primetimetalktv.com and copy you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. Until next time.